to. I have to. I need my fix. I've got to get a vape. No. It's Sobertober, Evan. It's just GTI ownership has been so hard already. But I will resist. No vaping. Yeah, I got a Pops and Bangs tune. What about it? Come on, guys, go faster. This is a GTI. It's basically a Lamborghini. Want to feel some power? All right, listen here, guys. You've heard of a Pops and Bangs tune, but what if there was a tune with even more pops and even more bangs? Guys, welcome to the channel today. If you like Pops and Bangs and you just like cars, make sure you hit subscribe and turn those notifications on. Also, leave me a comment, like the video, whatever. Do whatever. A few weeks into GTI ownership and I'm already... It's so hard to not... I just need a vape in my system. But I have been driving this car an awful lot, and guys, I'm really enjoying it. But I've owned it for about 3 weeks now, and it's time to up the power. We've got a lot of stuff we're gonna be doing with this car. Obviously, I'm not just gonna be giving away the car as it sits. I bought the car modified, and I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that's already been done to it. We've got our own set of new things we're gonna be doing to this car from Integrated Engineering and FCP Euro, and I'm really stoked. Today's video and this whole build is actually made possible by FCP Euro and Integrated Engineering. We've got so many parts here, as you can see behind me, and the sponsor for today's video in particular is Native, and we will talk about them right now before we get into this. Today's video is sponsored by Native. So I've been using deodorant and taking showers for my whole life, and especially around like high school, I really have had a challenging time finding a product that actually works. They all seem to be the same. They never really smell good. And you can ask Victoria, this has always been a challenge. I always have to switch it up and stuff like that. I have been using Native for a few days now, and I have to be completely honest with you, it's really, really good stuff. I've got a few different scents here. Citrus and herbal musk, Earl Grey and mulberry charcoal. It actually all smells really good. I'm out in the garage all day long. I generally sweat, so I look for products that work. They say that, it's not sticky and dries quickly, and it's very true. It like dries instantaneously, but it's almost like it actually bonds to your armpit. I would show myself applying it, but I look like a manatee with my shirt off. They are aluminum free. I didn't know deodorant from a generic brand had aluminum in it. Aluminum is for your wheels, and also it's paraben free. I didn't know what parabens were, and then I looked it up. So that's super important. For me, Victoria and I both have been a lot more holistic lately, and we've been more cautious about what we eat, what we drink. You guys know I've lost 30 pounds recently. I've been better about what I'm eating. I've been more intentional about products I'm using, especially when I'm showering. And if it matters for you, they're vegan, cruelty-free. They even offer a plastic-free option, which is cool. They also, like I said, offer body wash and toothpaste. Guys, I've got a code for you. It's code Shanks. That can save you some money. Make sure you check out their new limited edition Coffee House collections. 3 deodorants that are normally $36, but if you use my code, that's 24 bucks. And honestly, that's really good for 3, because it lasts you a long time. It's good stuff. Stop going around smelling. Is it worth it? Are your armpits worth it? Is your body worth it? Thank you so much to Native for sponsoring. Let's get out of my bathroom and back into my garage. Seriously, some of you guys are stinky. And if you think you're not stinky, you might be the problem. Okay, so I'm new to the Volkswagen world. You guys being VW heads, whether you are or not, what kind of content do you even want to see out of the Volkswagen? Just like any other car, I would guess. If there's anything in specific, I'd love to race some of my other cars, like my Evo, maybe my Civic when it's done, maybe my AMG, because this thing's gonna be fast. This thing might even be faster than my AMG. And the reason being is because we have all of these amazing parts behind us. This car does have mods already, and I want to answer a couple. I want to make this video particularly not to just show all the parts that we've got and to give you guys a sneak peek, but to talk a little bit about why I got this car, why I got this instead of the GTI instead of an R, and so on. First off, I got a GTI instead of an R because front wheel drive is, I think, more fun, generally speaking. The more you can hear your tires screech, it's fun. There's just, you're very limited. Ask me how I know what all-wheel drive is like, okay, guys? Plus, I do think R's are a little overpriced and a little overhyped, and that's just my personal opinion, because I'm honestly just not a Volkswagen guy. I just kind of see things for face value. Thomas, you did build a good GTI. I'm sure it's great. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it, but we're gonna do so much more. The GTI is just, there's so much potential, and building is the most fun thing about cars. Being able to upgrade and change parts and all that kind of stuff, that's the good stuff. Now, one thing I will say is I plan very far ahead of time whenever I schedule videos and whenever I do giveaways and stuff like that. This was all taken care of before I even bought this car, okay? So I was trying to find a moderately modded or non-modded one, but it's almost impossible. And most of them were like salvage titles, and I'm not trying to do you guys dirty. So we got this one, and it's honestly great because it's got a lot of stuff that I don't have to do. But what we will do is all the stuff that's in the boxes. But this one has, it's got some carbon. It's got stock turbo still, thank God. I was about to have a heart attack when I looked at that the other day. I thought it was an IS-38, but other than that, it looks like it was kept pretty clean. It looks like it was kept pretty mint. This car was not clapped out, and that's a huge reason why I wanted to get this one in particular, because I think that with the money that went into this and with everything on the car, it looks good and I trust it. Let's go ahead and get opening on everything. I went ahead, I couldn't wait any longer, but I opened up some stuff, but I'm gonna show you guys what all we're doing. Please just ignore my war paint that I somehow got on my face for the rest of this video. I'm so sorry you gotta look at this, but I just get dirty sometimes. Now, as we actually install all that kind of stuff, I'll tell you more about these parts, but I'm gonna go ahead and just get started with the most important part of this video. It's gonna be the turbo upgrade. It's an IS-38 IHI we got from FCP Euro. And then we've also got, in one of these boxes from Integrated Engineering, they just released a True Flex kit. It's the first true flex fuel offered for Volkswagens. Now, the term flex fuel doesn't necessarily mean good. Not all flex fuels can actually help you. Just because you can run E85 doesn't mean you're gonna. Anyway, so I'll tell you a little bit more about that here in a little bit, but True Flex and the IS-38. Here we go. And just a big shout out to all of my boys over at Integrated Engineering. We got some boxes that were signed and said no ding squad and stuff, but this is kind of a chunk. But this is the most awkward looking turbo I've ever seen in my life. It looks very nice. This is actually pretty big. A little bit bigger than the Mark 7's stock turbo. But this is an IHI IS-38. From my understanding, this is the good Golf R turbo. And so this essentially is now going to make my GTI as rowdy and as fast as a Golf R would be in stock form. However, we're also gonna be running ethanol and we're gonna have a tune. So that counts for a lot. So this is the major component of the build. I don't know much about these, I'm gonna be honest, but one thing that is very odd, this is a new thing for you guys, JDM space, if you're listening here, Golfs don't have exhaust manifolds. Volkswagens are like, I don't know, but there's no exhaust manifold. This bolts right to the motor, which is kind of cool. I'll give you a review on how cool that is after we do it. But this thing is chunky. It is, it's got an interesting, like the gate is electronic. This is really cool. This is kind of some nerded out kind of stuff, dude. The fact that there are so many electronics on the turbo kind of gives me a chub. I am excited to delve into this type of an experience and this type of build because I've done only JDM stuff and I only know that, so here we go. So, IHI IS-38. One thing I will say about FCP Euro is anything you buy from them has a lifetime warranty. So even if it's a wiper, oil, whatever it is, if it wears out or breaks, they'll replace it for you. So pretty cool. I am new to this realm and it seems like the Euro world cares more about their audience than the Japanese world. Because they don't give a damn, the JDM space don't give a damn about us. They'll put us on a 40-year waiting list and then charge us an extra 20,000 yen to ship something. I'm gonna open this box first because It looks cool. And some of you boys signed it. By the way, shouts to Viper Chair. This thing is so nice. Thank you guys for sending one out for me. Should we collaborate with Viper Chair to make one for the giveaway? Oh, hey, dude. Look. So they wrote No Ding Squad right there, right? That's cool. And they all signed the box. They all signed the box. Okay, I can't get rid of this box now. And this box, see, I am a sucker Wrinkle black, baby. That's gonna look nice. Intake stuff, intake components, koozies for my monsters, because it's sober-tober. That's all we're drinking. From my understanding, integrated engineering is like best in the game. Don't crucify me for saying that. I don't know. I have just heard really, really amazing things about them, and very thankful to be working with them. Swag, 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 all swag. I don't know what that is. Now, of course, as always, we've got Deechworks. Deechworks does not actually make a fuel system for this car, but their pumps do and can work. So we've got a DW 300 ready to make some power. I'm cutting towards myself. I haven't died yet though, so I'm good. I'm waiting to see the Holy Grail. Live fast, buy fun. Damn, that's a good one. Is this it? I think this is it. This is the Holy Grail, guys. This is something pretty cool that integrated engineering is exclusive with right now in the Volkswagen world. To my knowledge, and what he told me is there's no real way for you guys to truly run ethanol, right, and actually benefit from it. So the problem with like regular flex fuel, to dumb it down for you, you actually have to change a lot of tuning to benefit from ethanol, to actually make more power. A lot of these flex fuel kits don't change timing. This one will. This one, I think your biggest benefit is being around E70. So a little bit of 93 octane or 91 octane or whatever it is, and then put about, I'd say 3/4 of a tank of E85 in, and you will reap your full benefits of having flex fuel. And that's gonna get you around 450 horsepower, I think, with the IS38. So it's gonna get rowdy. I can't believe that, honestly, it's this easy. Like with the Subaru, you're 25 G's into the car to make 450. With this, I'm opening. This is it. This is all I gotta do. So props to you guys on your research. Props to integrated engineering on that and developing that. That's a very cool thing that's super beneficial to making some safer horsepower. It's 2021, you got no excuse to run pump gas. Order Ignite or something. I don't even work for Ignite, but you can buy it. My point is, if you have the money to build a race car, you have the money to order some ethanol if you have to. Ooh, carbon fiber. Booyah. This speaks to me. This speaks volumes. Ooh, that looks nice. Damn. Holy quality. God dang. Holy chunk. This is a catted downpipe. So whomever wins this, I'm not gonna get you arrested. If you win this and you're from California, you're good, bros. I got you. Catted downpipe, so we're not gonna be obnoxious, which is the greatest thing, because I don't like obnoxious GTIs. You remember that? So essentially, guys, we're gonna be running the IHI turbo and then integrated engineering for intake, fuel, exhaust. We're also gonna be using their tuning software. Aside from that, guys, I'm just gonna hold this. Guys, look how much of a freaking mess I've made. Oh. Oof. I need Jaronier to pick this up. FCP Euro also offers for all you Euro heads. Even for my AMG, I've used them for oil changes and stuff. They have full servicing kits. So this is like all I need, wipers and all. Spark plugs, filters, everything. So hit up FCP Euro for any of your maintenance and upgrade needs, along with integrated engineering. This right in here is gonna be the oil change kit. And honestly, I'm not really sure what that is. So, whatever exhaust is whatever catback is currently on it, that's what we will be using. It sounds great, so I'm looking forward to that, but this is their downpipe, midpipe. I'm assuming this is to adapt to whatever you want, because this is super easy. We can do that here, because we got a Drew, and speaking of Drew, we're getting some great things done here. He's not here right now, but he's been busting it. Well, that sounded weird. On the IS, it's almost done, guys. I mean, I can't even explain to you how much work's needed to be done. We got this sick downturn exhaust that he's welded up, fabricated up. So this car will be running soon. So I'm gonna try and mix as best as I can, and I'm gonna try to upload more often than I have been. In the midst of building this, I'll still be doing all of my crazy normal stuff. We've also got a new turbo. I know I just put a new one on. It arrived faster than I thought, but I've got a new turbo for the Civic and the Evo. I'm finally putting the 4G63 in. This is my 2.2 stroker, you know, my 1200 horsepower engine. So we're gonna be putting that in as soon as I can, just getting stuff done. Playing catch up from the past year and a half, buying too many projects. Now we're actually getting them done and driving. We are going to be wrapping it this weekend and continuing on with the stuff. I have made an extraordinary mess, and I'm ashamed of myself for that. I gotta clean it all up, but thank you so much to Integrated Engineering and FCP Euro for sponsoring and sending all this stuff out. VW, be nice to me. Swear to God, I'll never buy another one of you again if you're not nice to me. Maybe I'll get a Golf R or an R32 or something, if she's nice to me. At the end of every video, I give you guys daily advice, and really what I want to tell you guys today is you have the power to decide whether or not today is good or bad. You might not believe me, but it's true. Take it from me. I have depression, I struggle with anxiety. It's rough. An easy way to make your day better is to just count your blessings. Be thankful for the simplest of things, like the fact that you have the ability to eat, you have a roof over your head, maybe you have a bicycle, maybe you have a car, maybe you can just walk, because there's people that can't walk. There's people that are blind, deaf, whatever it is. Like, if you just count your blessings today, and sometimes you have to hyper focus on that and really remind yourself that life is better than you think. So just remember that. You have the power to make your day good or bad. So try and do it for the better. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys next video. We'll really get moving on this. I'm gonna start on the power stuff after the wrap, because I don't wanna get stuck and not be able to wrap the car. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace, and have a good day. Subscribe. Hey, I got 2 videos for you guys to watch. Helps me a ton if you continue to watch my content. Subscribe and turn those notifications on. That helps me a ton too. You guys have an amazing day.